What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jesse. If you are a subscriber, well, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Well, you're probably here today because you're thinking about picking up a Termignoni exhaust for your Ducati. On the Ducati 749, baby. That Ducati red, man, there's just something about it that's so attractive. But I'm on the Ducati XDiavel, so it has to be all matte black. We got a Harley, baby. We got a Harley here, guys. Check it out. Got the Road King. Road King don't want to race. Let me tell you, he knows better. He knows better. Got the Audi A5. That's a sweet looking car. Boy, it's burning up now. Almost summertime. Woo, it's getting hot. He's probably just out enjoying this nice weather just like I am. I'm out here enjoying this weather and making a video for you guys. So let's get into today's video. The reason why you're here is because you're wondering, is the Termignoni exhaust worth the price tag that it comes with? Well, let's talk about it for a little bit, guys. No doubt about it, the Termignoni exhaust for Ducatis are just freaking expensive. But let me tell you something, guys. I don't regret buying my Termignoni exhaust for my Ducati XDiavel. I don't regret it one single bit. But it did take me 4 years to actually pull the trigger and purchase this Termignoni exhaust for my Ducati XDiavel. Usually people, when they buy motorcycles, right away they buy an aftermarket exhaust. But I couldn't do that with this bike because of how expensive the Termignoni exhaust is. If you buy a motorcycle, that's one thing you got to do, is upgrade your stock exhaust. You just have to. Not only would it sound better, but you want a louder exhaust so that other cars on the road can hear you, especially if you like to split lanes. But yeah, it took me 4 years to finally pull the trigger and buy this exhaust because I had to think about it. Listen, $3,000 for an exhaust is a lot of freaking money. Okay? So I finally pulled the trigger and bought this exhaust, and it was the best thing I ever did, and I wish I would have done it day one. For 3 reasons. The first reason is the obvious reason. This Ducati Termignoni exhaust sounds so freaking good. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty loud, but it sounds so good, especially under tunnels like this, under overpasses. Woo! It sounds so good, guys. Let me tell you, everyone that hears my Ducati gives me a thumbs up because they love the way it sounds. And let me tell you guys, you got to hear it in person to fully understand the amazing sound this Termignoni exhaust produces. It's literally night and day. It really is night and day compared to the stock exhaust. So the second reason I don't regret buying this exhaust and why I think this exhaust is worth every single penny that I paid for it is because the looks. This Ducati Termignoni exhaust looks so freaking good. It completely made my bike look 100% different. Let me show you guys. Let me just pull over here and let me show you. %100 different. It just completely flipped this motorcycle and it looks so much better. Don't get me wrong, the Ducati XDiavel without the Termignoni Exhaust was an awesome looking bike. I got thumbs up all the freaking time. But now with the Termignoni Exhaust and the sound it produces and the way it makes the bike look so aggressive, man, it really flipped this bike. And I feel like once I put this exhaust on, I felt like I was driving a new bike, a new motorcycle. So that's the second reason why I don't regret buying this exhaust. Got these new construction homes. I'm in the market right now to buy a home, but I'm trying to be as patient as possible. I don't want to rush into something. Right now, the housing market in California is so crazy that I'm just trying to be as patient as possible. I don't want to wait for this big ass ship, so I'm gonna hit this right. Because it's too hot to wait in traffic. That guy snuck up behind me. I didn't even see that motorcycle. See, that's why it's important to have a loud exhaust. I gotta put some gas before I run out of gas. I don't want to run out of gas on the Ducati XDiavel. But anyways, guys, so the last reason, hold on, one more time. Oh my Lord. Sounds so good. So the last reason why I don't regret buying this Termignoni exhaust from my Ducati XDiavel is that it made the bike lighter. And not only did it make the bike lighter, it also gave it more horsepower and more torque. So the bike is quicker. The bike just feels more powerful. And I don't know how much it increased the 0 to 60 speed, but it did. I promise you that. I'm not just thinking it did. It did. I could feel it. But I never timed it. I don't know, but it did increase the 0 to 60 speed. And it made this bike lighter. So yeah, this exhaust is expensive, but you got to think about what you get out of it. You get the amazing sound, you get the awesome looks, and you get the gains. Increased torque, increased horsepower. It turns out to be worth it. And I promise, once you go Termi, you're not going to go back. The Termi does what it says. It unleashes the beast. It lets the beast roar. Not only can you hear it, but you can feel it. It vibrates the ground beneath you. So those are the 3 reasons why I don't regret making this purchase. I paid around $3,000 for the exhaust on Amazon. But let me tell you guys, is it worth it? Absolutely, it's worth it. If you're asking me if you should buy a Termignoni exhaust for your Ducati, 110% make the purchase, get that exhaust. Don't wait, because I waited and I regretted it. I wish I would have bought this exhaust day freaking one when I picked up my Ducati in 2016. If I ever buy another Ducati, I'm definitely going to get a Termignoni exhaust for it. Now, if you're thinking about buying a Ducati, I would recommend buying a Ducati with a Termignoni exhaust already on it. So a used bike. Buy a used bike with a Termignoni exhaust already on it. That's going to save you the hassle of taking your bike to the dealership to have it installed and paying the install fee. So that might save you some money there. All right, guys, so I pulled over to show you what the Ducati XDiavel Termignoni Exhaust sounds like. I'm going to rev it a little bit for you, but keep in mind that audio on the video does not do this Termignoni exhaust justice. It will never do it justice. You absolutely got to hear this exhaust in person. Alright guys, so that's about it for this video. If you like the video, go ahead, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, take care of yourselves and keep riding.